Not so hot take. I think fake claiming disabled people is ableist. Because tell me why every argument I've seen trying to accuse someone of faking a disability is just so fundamentally bad. It almost always relies on a very narrow depiction of disability being falsely presented as a universal truth. Well, you don't act like my disabled son, or my second cousin, or that one disabled person I saw in that movie. They're in a wheelchair and can walk sometimes? Impossible. You don't do this one thing. That's actually not diagnostic criteria. I have people tell me I can't be autistic because I make eye contact, work a job, and was diagnosed later in life. All things that aren't required for diagnosis. And at the same time, told I can't be autistic because of things that are diagnostic criteria, like struggling with daily tasks, social interactions, sensory issues, and highly restrictive interests. Y'all clearly aren't a doctor, or even capable of reading the DSM-5 because you don't know shit. And that's the irony. Fake claimers often contradict each other and use completely flawed logic to ultimately guess the personal medical information of a complete stranger. And we acknowledge that social media is an ideal version of ourselves, a place where we share the best parts. But at the same time, act as if we can gauge every little personal detail about their life from that limited view. Spoiler, you can't. And you have no idea what someone else is personally going through. And the thing is, there's no winning, because what is proof for you to share your diagnosis papers, your personal, private medical information with complete strangers online? Nope. And they'll go on to say that people are faking disability for positive attention, which makes me say, huh? I say this as a person who's been openly disabled online for years and gets daily harassment and death threats because of it. No, it's not exactly something the cool kids are doing for fun. And they'll say, oh, well, it's for benefits and free handouts. I'm literally a person with multiple diagnosed disabilities who doesn't qualify for government support because I can work and have lower support needs. And those handouts are so incredibly small, ridiculously enforced, and literally create marriage inequality by forcing disabled people into a cycle of poverty to qualify for life-saving benefits. Like, tell me you don't know how the disability benefit system works without telling me. All that to say, these people don't give a damn about disabled people, or they'd be talking about issues that are actually impacting us, like attacks on Section 504, marriage inequality, cuts to healthcare, COVID, war, genocide, and much more. Not harassing every disabled person online, especially self-diagnosed folks who literally can't access those supports without a diagnosis. Sometimes it's easier for people to accuse us of faking rather than acknowledge the existence of disabled people everywhere. So let's exist in spite of them. Bye, friends.